another adventure in Europe. So this morning we left Baden-Baden in Germany and we are heading towards Belgium. Not sure that we'll make it to Belgium today. We do have a campsite booked in Bruge for tomorrow. So let's see where we go today really. Started off with another bit of an issue with Sofia. The speedometer has decided it doesn't want to work. It is working intermittently, but we do have an app, a Speedo app, so that's currently how we are working out how fast we're driving. We're just adding it to the list of things that have broke in Sofia whilst we've been in Europe. But we are loving it, really enjoying this road trip. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you're not already subscribed, why not consider subscribing? And if you've not seen our other European road trip videos, why not go back and have a little look at those so you can see what we've been seeing.
So, good morning. We are 2 hours into our drive north and we've pulled over into a rest station because I needed a wee. And I'm going to take this opportunity just to see if I can get the Speedo up and running again. So, so far I've managed to unscrew the block or the dashboard and see if it's something I can fix internally. But let's have a look.
You've checked under the bonnet, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll have another look and see.
So unfortunately that didn't fix the speedometer. So we've booked our campsite for this evening. Unfortunately I've actually booked it for the Netherlands rather than in Belgium, which is where we wanted it. So we're now driving to the Netherlands. The good thing is it's literally just on the border between Belgium and the Netherlands. I just didn't realise until we got our confirmation back in Dutch. So yeah, Lee's had a bit of a laugh at my expense. So we're now going to the Netherlands, which will be nice. We've got another 3 hours drive, so we're doing a long slog today. So we get a lot more time in Bruges tomorrow. We're having a picnic at the dashboard again. Yeah?
Absolutely. It's going to be a long drive today.
And you're driving on the motorway where there is no speed limit.
Yeah, not that that matters to me. Doing about 60 miles an hour and that's about it. Fun in the car though.
So yeah, we're going to enjoy our dashboard picnic lunch, carry on our drive into the Netherlands, and I'll show you around this little campsite because it absolutely looks stunning. So yeah, it was a mistake. I did book the Netherlands instead of Belgium, but let's see what we can see.
Right, so here we are. We have arrived at our next campsite. It is now just gone 6:15, so we've been going for 9 hours, very nearly 9 hours, with one 40-minute stop and I think another 20-minute fuel stop, about that. So yeah, it's been a long day in the driving seat. I don't know how many miles I've done yet. I'll work that out and let you know, but we wanted to position ourselves here. We couldn't get into the campsite that we're in tomorrow night to see Bruges, but from here we can get in there really early in the morning as soon as it opens, and we can be away and into Bruges. So here's Sofia. She's been an absolute diamond today. She's gone really good. She was a bit sluggish earlier in the day, but after our fuel stop she picked up. So I don't know if I'd picked up some bad fuel where we started in Baden-Baden. So we're actually staying on a farm tonight and it's a beautiful little spot, and as Sarah says, we're not actually in Belgium. Sarah managed to pick one that's in the Netherlands, so that's another country just to add to the list. And the fields are all a little bit muddy, so we've reversed into a spot, but this is what we've had to reverse around. So we've reversed Sofia around this S-bend and into where she's parked up now. So there's a big family staying in that tiny house. It's not that tiny, caravan and motorhome, and we've opted just for this spot here. We could have gone anywhere in here actually, most of the other fields are shut, but we're only here for one night, and looking at the amount of rain we've had, I didn't fancy passing that, because as we know, Sofia doesn't do that well on mud and wet, so we've just settled for the corner. So I don't think we've got any plans tonight. We might stretch our legs, but other than that, I think it's fair to say Sarah will be cooking today and hunkering down. We'll be on the move not too early. I think we're only about 20 odd miles away from the next campsite, but we want to get in there as soon as check-in opens at 12 o'clock to make the most of a day in Bruges. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if it goes according to plan. So, very good morning, and Sarah and I have packed up from the campsite that we stayed at last night, which was of course in the Netherlands, and we've made our way back into Belgium. And it was a 29-mile drive, I think it was. Took about 40 minutes or so. No traffic because it's a Sunday, and we are right on the outskirts of Bruges. So we are in Camping Melming. I think it's just, is it 1.5 kilometres or 2 kilometres away? So the electric bikes are out. We're going to pedal into Bruges city centre and have a look around. Let's see what we can see. So this is the pitch. Lee's just going back in the van. Sofia. So the nice big pitches. And then you've got all of those pictures over there. Pictures over there. You've got electricity. So, excuse me and my hat, we're just going out. So this campsite I think was €34 for the night. That comes with electricity. You get Wi-Fi, you're really close to Bruges, you've got toilet facilities, you've got everything. So we're going to drive into Bruges now and get something warm because we're freezing. So we've cycled into Bruges. I think that took about 10 minutes. We're going to explore and go and get a hot drink because it's freezing out here. I'm cold. You're not cold?
What's it? 13 degrees.
13 degrees?
Since Italy we've had jumpers on.
Yeah, it's cold. So we're going to go and try and get something nice to drink and explore and see what Bruges has got to offer.
I think I might have offended some Belgians here.
Why?
Well, because all the bikes are parked up. Very, very few of them are locked, and I've got Halford's mega locks on ours.
And everyone else has got better bikes than us.
Mostly, yeah.
I think it's a British thing, isn't it?
Well, let's hope they're here when we get back then.
So we've stopped for a quick beer and we've just ordered a waffle, but have a look at where we're sat.
So that's it. This is bringing our last full day on our European road trip adventure to an end, and what an adventure it's been. So this morning we left the Netherlands after inadvertently ending up there yesterday on a campsite, made our way back into Belgium, and we've been exploring Bruge today. And Bruge is a beautiful and amazing city, as you can see from the footage. This afternoon we even took a boat trip around the canals, so that was a little bit more, and I'll pop some of that footage in for you now, because that was a beautiful and well-informed half hour on a boat, and if you know me, you know I like a boat, so that was a good part of our adventure as well.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. My name is Frans, and for the next 30 minutes I give
And this evening we went and we enjoyed a lovely meal back at the restaurant in one of the main squares in the city, and of course we tried the Belgian beer, and on the way back we couldn't help but get ourselves some more reminders of our time in Belgium, and we stopped at the chocolate shop, and as you can see we have some goodies to tuck into, so we can eat all of that tonight. I don't think we'll get through all of that tonight, but yes, today we've enjoyed Belgian beer, Belgian chocolate, Belgian waffles, so yeah, all things Belgian. And tonight we're going to hunker down, and tomorrow we start the fairly short journey down to Calais. It's about 70 miles from here, and then when we get back to Dover, obviously we'll be moving back to Swindon, so we'll let you know how that goes. See you in the morning.
So good morning, we are now on Monday. We got up early this morning and left Belgium and travelled to Calais. Our boat is not until 5 to 4, but we got here early. We're actually at port at 10 to 12, and they've popped us on the earlier sailing. So we're now sailing at 1:35. There is currently a delay on that for about half an hour due to the weather, we think. The weather this morning has been atrocious. I think it's the worst weather we've seen on this trip. So really good run this morning. The car went really well, or the van went really well. We still have that squeak on the fan belt. We think it's the fan belt, don't we?
Yeah, I think it just needs tightening up slightly.
So next stop the boat. After that will be home, and then Sofia will need to go into the garage to have some work done to see what's going on with the speedometer, because we still don't have the speedometer. But yeah, we've loved this trip. I think it's one of our favourites so far in Sofia.